instead of this. Good evening, guys. I tell you what, I did one good thing today. I now belong to a stroke club. Well, I've taken over a stroke club. I'm helping out, and been doing it now for the last couple of months, and I've been really loving it. And the old leader who used to run it was on a Zimmer frame, and I said I can't have this no more. He's 80 odd. He's got terminal cancer, and I said no. We've got to do something about it. So we managed to get him a scooter, and we delivered it today. Me, Michelle, and Markera. We all delivered it today, and it was a blessing to see him riding around on the scooter and getting around.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, and I'm going to show that later on be on Facebook later on. And he was basically nearly in tears, so it was really good. It was
Oh,
really good to do that for him.
oh, how lovely!
Yeah, so
Wow! Oh, what a great thing to do.
see, many people don't know what we do. See, you know what I mean?
Oh,
This, you know. Anyway, Liz, nice to see you again. I know you scarfed off last week. Yeah, I know. Uh, no, you haven't. No.
ooh, yeah.
Really,
Sorry about
yeah.
that.
I'll tell you what I want to talk about is what you've been doing in the last kind of like couple of weeks actually about this no sugar.
Yeah,
Yeah, tell everybody what you were doing about the sugar.
yeah. It was basically just taking the any sugar that you add to your day to get rid of it. So it was brilliant. So obviously no cakes, biscuits, sweet, chocolate, that kind of thing. And we didn't look at main meals. If there was sugar in your main meal by way of starch or you know that was okay. But it was the added sugar. So it's basically the snacks and the treats that you give yourself in between your meals, and it went really well. People did
Good.
so well. And
Did they
I
lose a lot of
put a
weight?
poll in. Sorry, say again.
Did they lose weight?
Yeah, yeah, they did.
Mm.
Yeah, but as well, they felt really, yes, empowered that they've taken back control of I mean, that's only the start. You're
Yeah.
not going to get rid of sugar cravings in 5 days, but it was a real starter for them to keep on going. And yeah, I
Good,
was
good.
pleased as punch for them all. They all did really, really well.
Trouble is with sugar, though, it's tempting, isn't it? You know, because these days sugar's in everything, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know, I used to like my trifles a long time ago, and it was sugar in that and everything, and you know,
yeah.
it's in everything now.
Yeah, it's even in savory food. Your sausage, your ketchup, your brown sauce.
What
It's
sugar?
yes,
What in ketchup?
honestly, yeah. And I think ketchup has 4 grams of sugar in one. I, th- I think it's a tablespoon, 4 grams of sugar. That's almost double what is a safe limit. We only have about 5 grams of sugar circulating at any one time, and 1 tablespoon of ketchup nearly doubles that.
Gosh, I didn't don't even know that.
It's crazy.
I'm learning every day.
Yeah,
So, so, so the ketchup that I used to put on like tomato sauce or brown sauce or anything else like that, it's got sugar in it.
yeah,
How about mint sauce then?
yeah. If it's from a jar, from a supermarket, oh yeah, that'll have sugar in it. It's not like the traditional where you chop the old mint and mix it with vinegar. It's not like that anymore. Sugar.
God, it's all sugar. You can't get away with it, can you? You know what I mean?
No.
You
That's
know,
the trouble with buying processed food. The sugar's in there. You will find it.
I remember about 3 years ago, we went to the Houses of Parliament with Steve here trying to go to the House of Parliament with a petition, but it was not many people on it. But it was, I think there's only about 5,000 people on that damn thing. But we tried to, give it to them to say to them, get rid of all the chocolate that's on the, you know the the shopping aisles, don't you?
Yeah.
It's more tempting for a child to, when you're queuing up to pay for your shopping, they've got all the chocolates in front of you, haven't they? All
Yeah.
that temptation in front of you. And you
Yeah.
think, okay, what you doing to tell? Oh, have a Mars bar, put that on there, have a Twix, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was trying to do with somebody else, trying to ban that, take that away from the supermarket, but they wouldn't allow it because it's, to them, it's millions and millions of pounds making
Profit.
money. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah,
So,
a lot of the shops won't do it. The big ones, most of the big ones do,
yeah, I know, yeah.
but it still goes on.
So people might be listening now and saying, right, I'm addicted to sugar. I need sugar. So don't tell me what to do about it. I know. But really, they don't know what to do with it, basically, because it's just a taste, isn't it? You have a bit of sugar, it's a taste and everything, and it's nice, and you're getting used to it.
Yeah, it's very powerful though, because you've got quite a few things going on, quite a few forces working against you inside. Because number one, the sugar gives your brain that dopamine kick. Ping, what loves that. Oh, it's almost like a drug. So ping, you've got that going on in your brain.
Yeah.
We live very stressful lifestyles now, and we force ourselves to stay up far too late with digital stimulation, televisions, and all of that adds stress and raises your blood sugar and raises the cravings. We all get the munchies late at night watching the telly. We're not hungry.
Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah.
Been there.
And also we've got good gut bugs, bad gut bugs, and they should ideally be around about the same level. But sugar feeds the bad guys.
Right. How about the insulin?
Yeah, that as well. Oh, there's lots of problems, but I'm talking about the cravings.
Right.
This is why people find it so hard. So you've got your brain fighting against it. You've got our stressful lives now driving cravings. So you've got to resist that as well. And then plus you've got what was the last thing I was saying? I've forgotten. I've gone off track.
It's about the cravings, about the sugar, you're saying, about the insulin.
Oh, gut bugs. Yeah.
Gut bugs, yeah.
And your bad gut bugs proliferate on sugar. They love a bit of sugar, these dudes. And you've got your gut bugs shouting at you to eat sugar as well. So all those things combined is really hard to resist sugar. But as you said, Steve, the insulin as well, when you consume it, your blood sugar rises, and to bring that blood sugar down, your body releases an excess of insulin to bring that blood sugar down. And that insulin in your system causes inflammation. And when you bring that blood sugar down.
But surely the insulin, it helps with your diabetes, isn't it? So, what can you do?
Yeah, it's the excess that's the problem. I mean, lots of foods, it's your fat storing hormone, basically. It takes energy out of your blood and stashes it away for later use. So whatever you eat, you're going to have some insulin, but it's the excess insulin that's the problem. And sugar causes that excess insulin. So that's refined sugar and refined grains as well. So your breakfast cereal, including the oats, your wholemeal bread, your whole grain baps, all of that food. And those flour-based food, those grain-based products as well, whether it's table sugar or whether it's healthy oats, your body breaks that down into glucose. Ping. And that glucose feeds your gut bugs. Yeah. So you've got a lot to contend with if you come off a sugar detox. Now, some people can wean themselves off it, but other people have to go full on cold turkey.
And that could be hard. That could be hard, really.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, because if you're diabetic or, you know, that you need like a sugar rush. When I remember when I was kind of like, well, I still am, but I'm on injections and stuff. And the trouble is, if I miss that injection, then that's it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. But the problem, the dietary guidelines for someone with diabetes is to eat little and often of foods which raise your blood sugar.
Yeah, yeah.
But ideally, you should eat foods which don't raise your blood sugar, because then you won't have that sugar drop. It's the sugar drop that's the problem. What you want is a steady state of energy, but you don't get that with a diabetic diet.
No,
you get that.
And you go into an hypo, and that's it, isn't it? You know, it's it's a
because you get that drop.
Yeah.
Because the excess blood sugar, that spike, excess, not insulin, but excess insulin, and it overcompensates. It takes too much out, and then that's when you get the low.
Yeah. Because in the mornings, what happens to me in the mornings is like I have my tablets, I have a load of them. And then next minute, I got to have something to eat, like my breakfast or so. Because if I go out without breakfast, I get all dry, I get dizzy, and I'm not with it. But soon as my breakfast and everything, and I'm okay. You know what I mean? And
did you say you had your medication first?
Yes.
What, your insulin?
Yeah.
Rather than after?
Yeah.
I don't quite understand that. I don't know why you would take the sugar out of your blood before you've eaten.
Well, that is just me doing it. Because what happens is if I don't, I want to start doing it so the system keeps going. Then I just want to kind of like then eat, so I don't get like a massive sugar rush. You get me?
Yeah. I'd have thought it'd have been the other way around.
Right, okay, I'll try that way around, but it's only me, because I was told to do it the other way around, but then I was told to do it this way, and it's like,
oh well, you need to just do what you feel okay doing. Obviously, I'm not a doctor; I don't have the medical, but it kind of would make sense to have the insulin after the breakfast, because as well your blood sugar's higher in the morning anyway.
Yeah.
Because your body, for you to wake up, get up and be alert, your blood sugar is naturally higher in the day, and then it starts to go down throughout the day, ready for bedtime.
Yeah. But when I go to bed, though, sometimes when I go to bed, I don't want to go to sleep. But as soon as I put my sleep apnea on me, that knocks me out. I'm gone.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, I've got, as soon as I put that mask on, the nozzle mask, then I'm just gone completely.
Wow.
I've gone into space. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
it's a good thing. It's a good thing because before I had that, I couldn't sleep.
No, that's no good, because that adds stress and that drives cravings.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Any stressful state. And the thing is, when we're chilled out watching the television, we don't realise, but our bodies are kind of in a state of stress, because you've gone way past what your body believes to be bedtime, and you force your body to stay awake. You think you're having a nice time having, a few nibbles while you're watching Netflix, but your body is screaming at you to go the hell to bed, you crazy fool. Because good things happen when you sleep. Your body rejuvenates, it renews itself.
Yeah.
And we force ourselves to stay awake. Stress, cravings.
I know. It's like night times. I said to somebody the other day, the worst time for me to eat is in the evenings. I'm craving like hell in the evenings. I'm not hiding the fact, but evenings is my thing. It's where I'm sitting here and I'm thinking I've got to have something to eat.
Yeah. You're not hungry.
No, I'm just bored.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
boredom.
boredom. Yeah. I mean, we all get bored and start thinking about food, but it is worse later on in the evening.
Oh yeah, but when I'm doing this show, it's different because number one, I can't get up and go out in the kitchen to get any food anyway.
Yeah.
Two, my wife won't get. My wife won't even go out there and get it for me because she knows in the evenings, it's my worst time. And
Yeah.
for and and thirdly, if I fall out with her, she's not going to get it anyway.
No.
You know, so she's
Brilliant.
strong. She's strong-willed person. So she and she won't do that. So I'm thinking, and what I used to do was I used to keep food next to me where I didn't used to go, but then I got caught out. See, so so
Yeah.
I've been known before to kind of like order some chips or something from somewhere, and have some chips under the blanket. So every time when someone wasn't looking or my wife wasn't looking, I used to grab a
Pop
chip
a
quick.
couple in.
Yeah, or if she went to the toilet or something like that, it was like, I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
It's, um, but then it was kind of like, but I couldn't get away with it because of the smell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and she used to say to me, "What's the smell?" I said, "Well, it's my feet." You know,
Oh my
but
God.
it's, but the trouble is with sugar. My downfall is with sugar. I love sugar.
Yeah. It's your brain. Loves it. Ping. Dopamine.
You need to know your why.
Yeah, you do need to know your why. Especially because that feeling, that dopamine hit is really strong. And of course, the more you give your brain, the more it wants. I mean, we've
Yeah.
all felt it, I think.
Sorry.
That craving.
Michelle said, what's your why?
Oh, the why.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to make improvements, you really need to have a firm why in your mind. Why are you doing it?
Why?
To see
Firm
through.
why in your head. Why are you doing it? Why are you doing this?
It just helps you stay determined and focused because any lifestyle change is hard because we form habits and you're talking about breaking habits.
Why, Steve? Why did I marry you?
Not that kind of why.
Not that kind of why. No. But what I'm getting back to is this. A long time ago, I used to, my breakfast, like if it's Weetabix, I used to bung around about 2 teaspoons of sugar on it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like, and but then someone said to me, right, put, don't use sugar no more. Use those things, what they call them, is it saccharine or what they call them?
Yeah, like artificial sweetener.
Yeah, things like that. But
Yeah.
that's still got sugar in it anyway, isn't it?
No, but the effect is, I mean, bad artificial sweet like the saccharin and the maltodextrin and all of the synthetic sweeteners are really bad for your health. And again, your gut bugs love those, so the bad guys proliferate even more, driving those cravings. So they're not that great. Some of them can raise your blood sugar, and some of them can cause an insulin response and lower your blood sugar.
Wow.
So, yeah, you have to be really careful of those. So, when you see the drinks and the snacks and the this and the that with 0 sugar, you could actually be doing, not saying more damage, but you could be making things worse for yourself.
I'll tell you what, we had a feedback. Do you remember about, I can't remember now, but I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, we were talking about labeling.
Yeah.
Remember looking at your labels and stuff like that. We had a good feedback on that actually.
All right.
Right? We had around about 800 people come back on it.
What?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, honestly. And no joking, yeah, hands up. And they were, and because they were telling me that sometimes they just go to the supermarket, they get a tin, they put it in the trolley, went away, and they don't read the label.
Oh,
See, and what they were trying to say is that we should really, as a nation, look at our labels and start looking after ourselves more. And if we read the labels, we will know what's in our food.
you won't. You won't know until you look. Don't,
Yeah,
not, don't look at the front label. That's
that don't
marketing.
tell
You
you
need to turn
nothing.
around and
Yeah,
look at the back.
yeah, and on the
That's
yeah,
where
yeah,
you're going to get the information in that. And it will be a paragraph like that of ingredients. I mean, goodness sake. It's
yeah,
madness. It's one of the things that we do on every challenge and every program. One of the first things we do, start reading your labels, because once you know what is in your food, you then have the ability to take back control by choosing whether to have that food or not.
yeah, yeah, totally right. And
Yeah,
we had a good feedback with that, and that was quite good. So I'm glad that people were listening then. But
yeah,
it's
brilliant.
just but the trouble is, so see, we don't usually read our labels. All what we kind of like do is like go to the supermarket and say, all right, and then all that kind of beans there, that'll do. And so you put it in the trolley, or if you want to go for a trifle or something, you look at the thing and go, oh gosh, oh that looks nice. Oh, there's
Yeah.
all that cream on top and everything. So it's just tempting, you know what I mean?
Yes, of course it is. That's why you need to know your
Your
why.
why?
You do need to know that, because these foods are tempting. They are manufactured to be tempting. There
Mm.
was somebody was showing me this. Now licorice is a natural food thing. It's like a root, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and this particular licorice had wheat added to it.
Oh,
And I'm like, why has they got wheat? There's no need for wheat to be in there. But wheat has a particularly addictive property to it. It's called gliadin, and that gliadin can cross the blood-brain barrier and ping. So they put these substances, these addictive products into food, so as you want more and you go and buy more.
yeah, I know, I know.
I mean, they're clever.
I know they are, lady.
They're
These
clever.
supermarket.
Yeah.
These,
Now Pringles is a potato snack, and they boast about it. Once you pop, you can't stop. When you look at the label, it's got wheat in a potato snack. Why? It's that gliadin. Ping.
yeah, well, it's all money these days, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't care about our health.
They don't care about us.
No, they don't.
We could rot and die, but we can't, we can't kind of like moan about it because we get told off again. There's
I was
what,
just about to say we need to rephrase that. Many of them don't care about their health. Right, that's us covered.
yeah, that was covered. Yeah, yeah,
Many of them don't care about their health. It's only profits. And you know that because of the quality of the food ingredients that go into it, like the bad quality oils. That's
yeah.
cheap food.
There you go, guys. So next time when you go out to the supermarket, don't say
Read your
what.
label.
Yeah, read your labels
Read your
and know you
label.
read your labels and know your why. It's a
And know
song,
your
isn't
why.
it? It's
Yeah.
know your why. Know your
Yeah,
why.
your why first.
Yeah,
You,
yeah,
you, you need to want to make changes, and then you need to figure out why do you want to do it. And that
yeah,
why will help you stay on track.
yeah. Brilliant. Thank you. And that's the title for next week, actually.
Oh,
On track. Ah, I've got.
oh,
I'll send you all the information over in a bit.
oh,
I,
okay.
I picked it up yesterday. Right then.
Brilliant.
Okay, folks. Thank you very much. We've got another one for 8:30, and that's David Black. He's gonna do a bit of baby, you know what I mean? Bit of
Oh, is
Elvis
that the
Presley.
Elvis guy?
He's the Elvis guy. Yes, he's back again. Then around about,
Fantastic.
sorry?
I said, fantastic.
Oh, yes. Then around about 9:30, we got somebody else on, and he'll be talking all about mental health and how he's survived.
9:30.
So there you go, 9:30, Stephen. Oh,
Oh,
God.
my bed.
I know, Liz, I know, but the trouble.
Early to bed,
Oh,
early to
Liz,
rise.
have you been out and voted yet?
No, not yet.
You need to get out of there and vote.
I forgot.
I voted today. I voted
Did you?
I voted for my lads because they support me.
Oh, yeah.
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 I won't bother. I won't bother.
Oh.
Don't vote. Don't vote. All right, guys, don't vote. Don't vote. You don't have to vote because at the end of the day, it's not going to change anything at all. Because you're still going to be in Parliament for the next 3 years, is it? I don't know. Can't remember. But you've never heard it from me. You heard it from Liz. Okay, Liz. Thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Same as always. Talk to you later. Bye bye.